Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. If you're going through hell, keep going. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Never give in. Never, 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 never. In nothing great or small, large or petty, never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. To each there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, unique to them and fitted to their talents. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could have been their finest hour. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. The price of greatness is responsibility. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. I am an optimist. It does not seem too much use being anything else. We shall not fail or falter. We shall not weaken or tire. Neither the sudden shock of battle, nor the long-drawn trials of vigilance and exertion will wear us down. Give us the tools, and we will finish the job. It is a fine thing to be honest, but it is also very important to be right. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. Out of intense complexities, intense simplicities emerge. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. The farther backward you can look, the farther forward you can see. Difficulties mastered are opportunities won. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. This is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure. I like things to happen, and if they don't happen, I like to make them happen. Solitary trees, if they grow at all, grow strong. There is no time for ease and comfort. It is the time to dare and endure. An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last. All the great things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. We shall draw from the heart of suffering itself the means of inspiration and survival. I never worry about action, but only about inaction. It is not enough that we do our best. Sometimes we must do what is required. The power of man has grown in every sphere, except over himself. One ought never to turn one's back on a threatened danger and try to run away from it. If you do that, you will double the danger. But if you meet it promptly and without flinching, you will reduce the danger by half. I like pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals. Those who can win a war well can rarely make a good peace, and those who could make a good peace would never have won the war. The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is. A fanatic is one who can't change his mind and won't change the subject. Never hold discussions with the monkey when the organ grinder is in the room. We are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. In war, you can only be killed once, but in politics, many times. It is wonderful what great strides can be made when there is a resolute purpose behind them. In finance, everything that is agreeable is unsound, and everything that is sound is disagreeable. The inherent vice of capitalism is the unequal sharing of blessings. The inherent virtue of socialism is the equal sharing of miseries. It is better to be making the news than taking it, to be an actor rather than a critic. When the eagles are silent, the parrots begin to jabber. If we open a quarrel between past and present, we shall find that we have lost the future. Everyone has his day, and some days last longer than others. A small lie needs a bodyguard of bigger lies to protect it. Personally, I'm always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. In war, resolution; in defeat, defiance; in victory, magnanimity; in peace, goodwill. It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. Every man should ask himself each day whether he is not too readily accepting negative solutions. For myself, I am an optimist. It does not seem to be much use being anything else. Never, never, never give up. You must look at facts because they look at you. The best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. There is no such thing as public opinion. There is only published opinion. One does not leave a convivial party before closing time. A joke is a very serious thing. Short words are best, and old words when short are best of all. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. We shape our dwellings, and afterwards our dwellings shape us. Men occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of them pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing had happened. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. It is always wise to look ahead, but difficult to look further than you can see. I am easily satisfied with the very best. To build may have to be the slow and laborious task of years. To destroy can be the thoughtless act of a single day. The problems of victory are more agreeable than those of defeat, but they are no less difficult. Broadly speaking, the short words are the best, and the old words best of all. Without courage, all other virtues lose their meaning. You create your own universe as you go along. A love for tradition has never weakened a nation. Indeed, it has strengthened nations in their hour of peril. We sleep safely at night because rough men stand ready to visit violence on those who would harm us. To jaw is always better than to war. A politician needs the ability to foretell what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year, and to have the ability afterwards to explain why it didn't happen. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you.